Howdy guys, I'm Lee Wilson from Two Guys Outdoors, and I'm taking a break today from packing up my apartment to move to Wyoming and waiting for a FedEx package while I'm at it too. And I figured I'd show you guys something I picked up the other day that I thought was pretty cool. I've been needing a good military spec poncho for a while, and I actually was up at one of the surplus stores up in Amarillo. It's used to be called Surplus and More, but now it's Heroes Outfitter. Really nice people run the place. And I found this. And this is a product by Condor. They call it the GI Ripstop Poncho. And they say it's superior quality, multi-purpose. And it is 58 inches by 86 inches, which makes it actually a little bit larger than the standard GI poncho as far as my research shows. I got this one in the Marine Corps digital pattern just because I actually really like this pattern. I'm not big for digital patterns in general, but this one's really solid. It is a silicone nylon ripstop poncho. You can see here, I mean, it opens up pretty good. Poncho hood right here. I've been a little sketchy on trying Condor products, just simply because I'm not really, some of their stuff I'm not impressed with. Other stuff I'm actually, quite pleased with. And so far, I'm pretty pleased with this. This is just a first look. Just picked it up yesterday. But it has a good solid hood. The inside is that old school waterproofing like you find on the old rucksacks. It does have little ear grommets here, so there's a little grommet in there so you can actually hear with your hood on. And standard draw cord. This is not paracord. I'll probably replace it with a paracord drawstring just to shave a little weight and make it a little better. But the grommets seem to be pretty good. Has large grommets. Let me see if I'm in the camera here. Has large grommets throughout the poncho, and also has good snaps. And everything seems to be fairly well put together. I mean, it's not all double stitching or anything, but I mean, it's a poncho, and it was $22, so I can't complain. So I don't feel like the snaps are going to tear out of the poncho, and I don't feel like the grommets are going to tear out of the poncho. Just going to have to do a field test. The only downside is it is made in China, but then again, what can you find today that isn't made in China? Caution, do not machine launder, do not dry clean, hand wash in warm water and mild soap or detergent using a soft bristle brush, rinse thoroughly and dry. So there's all your instructions. See another one of the big grommets here. But it's a fairly good sized poncho. It does have some kind of waist drawstring cord here. I hadn't actually noticed that yesterday when I was messing around with this. So I guess you can put that around your waist, cinch the back tight. So that's kind of a nice little feature now that I see it. Just pretty solid stuff. I like the Marpat. It's a good pattern. It'll work pretty well for where I'm going in Wyoming, and it'll work halfway decently here in Texas in the plains during the greener months. Everything's just standard. You snap it closed. It doesn't weigh too much, probably a couple of pounds. So this is just something I really wanted to keep in the Sitka with me because I haven't gotten my Swag Shack yet, and a poncho is just a great multi-purpose, piece of kit to have. I mean, it's never a bad thing to, be able to not only keep yourself dry, but make an emergency shelter as well. So I'm going to toss it on here, show you guys what it looks like when it's on, and I'll be right back. Well, I hope you guys will excuse the mess in the apartment. Like I said, I'm packing. So here's the poncho. You can see it's kind of just big enough. I mean, you still have access to your arms. Your arms will get wet, but hey, it's, keep stuff dry off your back. It is large enough to wear a backpack with, so that's kind of a nice little feature. And hood actually comes up a decent amount, and then with the drawstring, if you're really getting rained on, you can really cinch this thing down and hide in it. But most of the time I just want a poncho to keep the rain off me in general. It's definitely not a bad deal for $22. Condor has done a pretty decent job. You can snap it around me if I needed to make it more low profile. But if you need some more arm area, unsnap your arms, gives you a little ventilation. It is kind of hot and humid, but hey, it's, waterproof, so what do you expect? But that's kind of the first look at the GI Poncho. If I have some time before I'm moving, I'm going to get out to the place and set this thing up as a shelter, test it out. We'll make a video of that for you guys, so you guys can kind of, go along and see our bumblings with doing, actual poncho tarps and poncho shelters. It's not something we've done before, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wait for another package to get here, waiting patiently for the FedEx man. There'll be some cool stuff in that I'll definitely show you guys when I get it. So, yeah, getting stuck in Poncho. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch y'all later.